Throw the switches.
10,000 microwaves of knowledge.
Let's get down to business.
Obsessed with more nude celebrities than TMZ.
Damn it! I'm not going to see this man dangle for your delight.
You're listening to The Director's Cut.
The nation's #1 show about
The movies.
Good movies. Nothing more and nothing, well, maybe less.
Creating the idiot, one village at a time. The Director's Cut.
Better than listening to dead air.
You're listening to The Director's Cut.
Yeah, you're listening to the Director's Cut radio program. You know, each and every week, we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio, we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505, Miss Steph Sugar on Instagram, and also Steph Sugar Suicide on suicidegirls.com.
Howdy,
How
good
are you?
morning.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. We have Chris on the line. Chris Maloney. How are you, Chris?
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm great. I'm making breakfast, and it's a good day.
Making breakfast? What are you making for yourself this morning?
I am making a delicious quiche.
A
That's how you pronounce that.
A quiche.
Quick.
Well, that's good.
the sizzle
That's good to hear.
for my breakfast. Yeah, it's going to be tasty.
A tasty little quiche this morning. Is it a special quiche? Is it like a pumpkin quiche? That'd be gross.
Well,
Would a pumpkin
you know
quiche
me,
be made?
Yes.
You can make a pumpkin quiche?
Probably.
I mean,
Egg.
But I went with
It's egg.
being a giant comic book nerd. There's a recipe in one of my comics for this quiche. So I'm following my comic book quiche recipe this morning. And
So you found a
hopefully
recipe in a comic book that you're making for a quiche.
yeah, there's a series called Bone by Jeff Smith,
What the hell?
one of my favorite books, and they put together like this compendium book that goes along with it, and it's got like little short stories and stuff. But in the main book, the characters eat quiche, so they give you a recipe for said quiche, and now I'm making it.
All right. Is it a good quiche?
Yeah, we've had it once before. It was pretty tasty.
Oh, okay. So you've made it once, and now you're going back to the well on the quiche. Okay, good. That's comic book quiche. Is there anything special about this recipe that you could share with our audience today?
I couldn't find any yesterday, but you're supposed to put a dab of soft, stinky cheese on top, like Stilton or Camembert.
A stinky
Stilton.
cheese. All
gosh,
right.
that's a stinky
Yeah.
one. Stilton
A
is
Stilton
a stinky
cheese.
one.
Have we gotten that before?
Yes.
We have.
Yes. It's a fancier blue cheese.
Was that one of the ones that they gave me out in LA at that cheesemonger?
Yes.
It is. Okay, I remember something like that.
Yeah.
But he gave me like a little flower of it. Yeah. Thinly sliced. Taste this. Enjoy it. That's what he said.
Something like that. A Wensleydale cheese is what Little John 22 on Suicide Girls says he likes. He loves.
I love a Winsley. We need to get a Wensleydale cheese.
Wensleydale. I don't think we've tried that. And we've tried a lot of cheeses. We've tried a lot of cheeses. We've gone out of town and we always try to find like a little, you know, how, like they've got barcades and like bars and stuff, right?
Yes.
We try to find cheese bars,
Cheese.
but not
A cheese
bars.
bar?
We try to find.
Would that be called a cheese stick?
board. Oh, that's funny. The cheese bar.
The cheese stick.
Yeah, cheese boards. We're all about. Oh, it's a goat cheese. Okay. Yeah, any of the creamy like bries and stuff. That's always good.
Remember Wensleydale, because I want to try that now.
Wensleydale. There was a really good cheese board we had in Fort Collins. And I think that was like the start of our cheese experimenting because we were like,
Cheese ventures?
Yeah, because we were out of town and we were in his hometown in Fort Collins, Colorado. And then we were just like, well, let's find a place. I don't know what made us try that place, I guess, because they had the menu posted outside the restaurant. If the menu is posted outside a restaurant, we're like so happy because we're like, cool, we can actually like see what
Decide
they have.
before we go in. Wait instead of waiting 45 minutes. Get a table.
Well,
sit
and
down,
now
be
with
like,
the new
we have to
trend,
settle.
with the new coronavirus trend, it's you have the menu on your phone and you
QR
have to-
code.
And if you have a flip phone like Grandma, you're screwed. You're not going to be able to look up that menu because the flip phone does not scan the QR code, Grandma. That's it.
Unless it's that new Razor flip phone, like flip touchscreen phone.
Oh, yeah.
The little book that flips open?
That just redefined flip phone.
Yeah, there's that one that's like a big giant book. It's like an iPad that folds into
This
fours.
one's like the old Motorola Razors.
Yeah.
It's got touchscreen.
Yeah. I want to see
I
that.
have seen that book one you're talking about.
Yeah. I saw the Samsung, the giant Samsung screen one that's touchscreen folds in half. And I just want to see them in person. I want to see someone actually like buy them use them in person because I've only seen it in the store
behind
display.
A little, yeah.
And it's so huge. It's so big.
It's in the acrylic box that you can't get past. You can't even touch it because they don't want you to scratch it. Because I hear that
it's coronavirus. It's everything. They don't want you stealing it. They don't want
can't scratch it.
Yeah. You know what? If the screens could actually stop breaking, things would be great. I don't think anybody would ever buy a new phone again.
Anyone excited about next week's iPhone announcements?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
We got 2 days.
How many iPhones are we up to now?
We're up to 14.
It'll be 12?
Technically. We're up to 14 or 15 technically. Because there's just so many. I mean, yeah, it's the 12th year, but
it's like Street Fighter. They just keep remaking Street Fighter 2 and like adding turbo or advanced.
Well, because you know how like every time they come out with an iPhone, they come out with a crappy version of it. So it's like
and they gotta fix it.
Well, no, they come out with like last year they came out with Dan's phone, the 11 Max Pro. But then they had a lesser version for people who don't want to be that pro or that bougie, and then they just have the 11.
Or the 11S.
Yes, or an XS, or an S, or an XI, or it's just...
Or the Red series to celebrate something. Breast cancer awareness, the pink.
There's something going on. So, yeah, I think technically there's got to be 16 or 17 different iPhones that really exist
there's
in
probably
history.
Like 30.
Because of all the different
S models and step-down models and secondaries.
Yeah. And that's not including all the different gigs that are offered as well.
Oh, then there's like 100 or so.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's really a bunch of different...
A slew of iPhones.
Type of iPhone. So I'm wondering... what the video will be like for the new iPhone.
I want to see the photography stuff because that's
really competitive now. I mean,
iPhone
was the first touchscreen phone, and then everyone since then has tried to either up it or maximize or be ahead of the game. And from what I've seen this year, it looks like Samsung's ahead of the game. They just folded a touchscreen in half. Do you guys realize that? Like, iPhone doesn't have that, but I cannot switch from iPhone to any other phone. Like, there's no way. I've been doing this for over 10 years.
Now
it was the first phone I ever had.
Okay.
And a BlackBerry was, and then a Razor, and then a chocolate flip phone. Like, it was just, the simple little phones that you get.
I had the
AT&T.
Sprint Palm phone.
Yeah, my mom had that too. Like, it was just
the first full color touchscreen.
And it had every single button of the keyboard. And,
yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more from Director's Cut Radio all after this. We're that show about movies and I guess phones.
Yep.
Wow.
News, actually.
Yeah.
Dropping your average IQ since 2005.
I don't know what you're saying, but that's what's going on, yeah.
The Director's Cut. The directorscutradio.com. 10,000 microwatts of knowledge. You're listening to The Director's Cut. Without microphones, we'd still live with our parents.
Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505, Miss Steph Sugar Suicide on Suicide Girls. And on the phone we have Chris Maloney, our man from the comic book shop. The music you're listening to is a bit from Toxic Suicide, Get Over You, featuring Joshua Kilburn, or Silburn. Clyburn, I don't know. Cliburn, I guess. There you go. I dig it. If you want to get your music played on the show, all you got to do is go to our website, directorscutradio.com. At the bottom of the page, just click on the button that says upload your music, and we'll play it on the show just like how we're playing Toxics.
Toxic Suicide actually really has been helping me out on Instagram lately. I reached out to a burlesque friend of mine in Portland, Oregon, because I will be going out for a shoot fest next month in Portland. And I messaged my friend Lola Coquette. She is a beautiful burlesque dancer that specializes in bringing in the ethnic side of the Hispanic culture to the stage with her dance moves and heritage and her outfits and stuff. She's a very, very good representation of the community for burlesque and people of color. She told me, she was like, hey, let me reach out to my friend. I actually have my roommate's Toxic Suicide. She knows some good photographers. And I was like, oh my God, great. So I reached out to her. I saw that she was actually, the day I reached out, coming out with her new music video for that song we just listened to. So if you get on YouTube, you can actually hear and see it all together.
And if you do hear it here and go to check out our video, just comment and say, heard it on Director's Cut. Just kind of show her.
Yeah, just be like, heard it from Steph Sugar, heard it from the stream of Director's Cut Radio. Yay.
Yeah, just kind of show her a little love.
Her song and everything, it'll be on Spotify this coming Friday. So I'm very excited for her. But yeah, she also sent me some really great photographers my way. They're quite a few. So I've just got to kind of like look at my schedule and pick and choose from there. But thank you to Toxic Suicide, and I love your song and I love your music. Yay. Can't wait to hear more.
Yeah, I dig that. It was a good song. I like it. So, all right, Chris, how are you doing today?
I am doing swell.
How are those quiche come out, the bone quiche?
Oh, it's in the oven right now, so I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. He's
baking.
Wait, why is it a bone quiche? What did I miss?
It's from the comic book Bone.
Oh.
The recipe is from the comic book Bone. So they eat quiches in the comic book. They gave you the recipe. So this is actually a comic book quiche.
Okay.
So
that sounds great.
It's very nerdy this morning for Chris's diet.
Oh, that's great.
And isn't there going to be a Bone TV series on Netflix or something? I heard about that a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, as with everything, we got to take it with a grain of salt and hope that it actually comes to fruition. But it was announced last year, before all of this COVID stuff, that Netflix would be adapting a animated series based on Jeff Smith's Bone. So the fact that it's animated makes me still hold out hope that it will actually happen, because those are some of the few shows and productions that can keep going with all of this, because most of the work can be done at home.
Maybe we should start announcing that we're producing projects just so that we could get the buzz as if it was a real TV studio or a movie studio. Hey, we're going to be announcing that there will be a so-and-so a collaboration on this and this, just to put some wacky fake news out there.
And then 2 weeks later, just say it was canceled.
Yes.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, due to COVID, it's been canceled.
We just keep pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back.
Yes. They're going to be doing a live action version of X-Men, the animated series. That's what we're going to. That'd be great.
I'm on board.
We're just going to be doing the original anime series. Yes, exactly. That's what we'll be doing.
We talked to Wolverine about a year ago.
Oh God, we did.
Animated series.
And
back when comic book conventions were still a thing.
I do remember that interview. You did that back at New Mexico Comic Expo.
Yeah, and I got to watch an episode of the animated series sitting right next to you.
That's cool.
It's kind of surreal.
Next to Wolverine. That show was awesome.
Doesn't look like Wolverine, but he sounds like him.
It doesn't look like him at all. All right. So what else in the news do we have, Chris?
Well, big news from Disney this week. Everything being canceled, postponed, moving to other things. Long story short, movies can't come out in theaters right now. So Disney has made the move to make the new Pixar animated film Soul. It's going to be released on Disney Plus Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, but this time they're not going to do the Mulan method and charge you $30 to see it.
No, this one is actually included in your subscription, which I think is nice of Disney to do.
But they probably could have charged $30 for this one. I would
for Pixar.
Yeah,
for Pixar, because isn't that what happened with the last one, Onward?
Yes.
Didn't they charge $30 for that?
Yes, it was.
That one actually debuted in theaters, didn't it? Because that was like right before everything went down.
It was theaters.
That one had a theatrical release
and online streaming at the same time, though. They were able to do the VOD version. And that's how we have it. We bought it the day that it was supposed to be in theaters. Or did we get it for free? I don't remember. We have an okay relationship with Disney.
Another nail in the coffin here for theaters, unfortunately.
That's sad. Yeah, the Regal Cinema is shutting down, right?
Yeah, they shut down on Thursday. I guess the word is that they may try and come back at some point, but as of right now, all operations in the U.S. and I believe Europe have been canceled by Regal, which sucks because I still have gift cards.
Oh, that's terrible.
Sucks. Can't use it for candy or anything. Maybe online. Maybe you can still use it online.
Yeah, for like little trinkets.
Candy, little shirts.
For what?
Get a Regal shirt.
Get a shirt. Online? Get a Regal shirt. That's classic now.
Regal shirt.
I'd wear a Regal shirt.
Yeah, that's history now.
You know how many terrible promotional shirts I have?
Oh, well, that's all for some dumb radio station in town. You got to get rid of those.
That was like my whole wardrobe growing up was just promotional outfits.
Same here, man. Same here. All those movies, and you know what? But when I went to the opening premieres of movies when I was a kid, they were giving away like Rolex Lion King engraved watches. It was like
I remember stuff like that.
Really intense prizes for like the first 10 people in line, and like. I don't know. I just thought it was like a big line. My mom's like, no, we're going to the front. Don't look at anybody. Keep your head down. I was like, what? And then like, we would just be at the front of the line. And we would just get this little like gift bag. And then we'd go right in. And I'm like, what? She's like, don't open the bag. Get inside. I'm like,
just go inside. Keep the bag closed.
Get in the movie theater. I'm like, okay.
Sit. When we get settled, you can look.
Okay. Yeah. So, the little prizes back then. For showing up to a movie theater was great.
It's like Cracker Jack box prizes. Why are they so crappy nowadays? They're just stickers.
Well,
I mean, what
it's
did
a
you
sticker.
ever get from a Cracker Jack box that was better than a sticker?
Wow.
Like a little toy.
An actual toy.
Car? Yeah.
Yeah, a little wind up. I don't know.
A little car.
I don't
remember getting like anything great from Cracker Jack boxes. It was like temp tattoos and
now it's only temp tattoos and stickers. I'm okay with a lenticular baseball card. That's kind of awesome.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that's fun.
But like, I remember it being like a thimble or a little truck or a little...
a thimble. What are you doing with a thimble, Dan?
Sewing. That's what I'm doing.
Sewing.
I'm sewing and keeping my thumb from getting the needle stabbed into it.
You have 4 fingers. You don't even have a thumb. Look at this. This little Muppet hand only has 4 dirty fingers.
You should do it. See what I could do with those 4 fingers.
Listen, you don't have a thumb, though. I'm here for... You need thumbs.
Oh. Well, I tried. That's it. All right. Anything else in the news, Chris? We only got a couple more minutes, so... What's entertaining?
If you guys haven't seen it, there was a really, really adorable picture and kind of spooky at the same time of Macaulay Culkin wearing a face mask with his own face on it during the Home Alone scream.
Yes. What's wrong with that? Why you gotta be a hater? Come on, it's great. It's creative.
We need to get him on our show.
Let's get him.
That is somebody that we could probably get on this show.
But was he raising money?
Yeah, let's talk to him about pizza.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. He was on the Angry Video Game Nerd show.
I just want to ask him who made the mask.
He bought it, I think. Somebody else made it.
I just want to hear him say nobody paid attention to me until I put on the mask. It's a Batman Bane reference. But yeah, I love how Macaulay Culkin has for the last year been popping up every so often ever since he did the Google commercial. And I was paying attention to him a little bit before the Google commercial because I really wanted to, I don't know, I just love Home Alone, and I think it was 2 Christmases ago we started like, hey, what is he actually doing? And then we found out he's got his Bunny Ears podcast and Video Game Nerd. They did a crossover. Yeah. So that was 2 years ago. And then I think ever since that Video Game Nerd crossover thing, we've been kind of paying attention to Macaulay Culkin. And then now he's just like slowly being in the media, like, hey guys, I'm not crazy.
I'm not completely on drugs.
Hey, he wasn't.
Not completely.
He wasn't. He got married at a very young age. He was a very confused little boy. I understand.
That's probably true.
Yeah. A documentary would be nice.
That would be good. Didn't we watch
Macaulay.
one? We watched one on that.
But it was just a YouTube one. It was just you can't trust the YouTube ones because those are just super fans. That's like me Googling all kinds of information and then putting together a video.
Macaulay Culkin eats bologna every Wednesday.
Macaulay eats bologna. Macaulay eats bologna.
Got bologna. I am eating bologna.
Okay.
No.
That's cute.
No? That was our remix. That was our song. That's going to be a bump in for one of our segments soon.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. So Macaulay Culkin wore a mask of his own face. There you go. That was the news of the day. That's it. And since this is radio...
That's it, man. Like, if they didn't see it, they're going to Google it now. If you have not seen it floating all over the internet.
Since this is radio, we can't even show it.
Yeah. You got to Google Macaulay Culkin wearing his face on a fabric. Wearing his face on a piece of fabric. Macaulay Culkin's in a mask.
All right.
But it's not really a mask. It's actually his 8-year-old face.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more from Director's Cut Radio with a show about movies and a whole lot more. Yeah.
The Director's Cut.
Offensive, obnoxious, disgusting. You want me to go on?
Insulting listeners since 2005. We're just a couple of guys who like movies.
They're strange at times to work with.
They're insane.
But, always fun.
The Director's Cut.
It's just fun!
This is not just another love song, it's a love song about love gone wrong. So you've had your fun, you say you're done, you think it's over, but babe, it's just begun. You can leave me, but it won't be pretty. I hold on tight to how you promised to complete me. Just remember, it's you who wanted me, haunted me. Now getting rid of me won't be that easy. Now that I've you, I can never live without you. I'm tied and bound you with my love, never let you go. You've got permanence again in my heart and in my basement, free just like Davy Jones' locker. You said you loved me, now you can never leave me or end up under the sea. Maybe I'll be your psycho stalker. Isn't this fun? I chase you run. Maybe today will be the day that I come undone. I may be watching around the corner, down the road, or right outside your window every Saturday night, and you don't even know. But how you wished I adored you, not quite the joy that you expected once it came true. You said you'd
listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week, we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio, we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505, the Steph Sugar Suicide. And on the phone, we have Chris Maloney.
Hi there.
On the music you were listening to was a little bit from Blame It on Rebecca. The song was called Psycho Stalker. If you want to get your music played, go to our website, directorscutradio.com, and click on Upload Your Music, and that's what Rebecca did. So, or Blame It on Rebecca did. There you go. And I think her name is actually Rebecca.
I want to know more about this Rebecca. Who's she stalking?
I don't know. The Psycho Stalker. It's about a story of a love gone wrong. That's what they said.
Oh,
this
too bad. Poor Rebecca.
There's a cat right next to me licking himself, and it just smells like fish. Like you could tell, it just smells like he just ate a thing of tuna, is now licking his belly, make himself smell like tuna. It's gross. Like fish and salt.
That's how they put on their cologne.
Fish and salt scented cats.
Mm-hmm.
Really weird. All right. Hey, party people in the place to be. What else do we have in the news, Chris?
Disney making a big announcement recently that they are keeping the their amusement park ride movies going. So we've already got Pirates of the Caribbean. We've already got Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Jungle Book Cruise is on the way, and now they have just announced they will be making a Space Mountain movie.
Damn it.
The whole movie will be in the dark.
Damn it.
Yes.
No, that's
you won't
Star
know where
Wars.
You're going.
No, we don't need any more space. I want Matterhorn.
You want the Matterhorn?
Yes, I want Matterhorn.
There is a Matterhorn movie. They already made a Matterhorn movie, Steph.
Where?
It's called Third Man on the Mountain. It's why they have the Matterhorn ride there in the first place, because that ride was actually based on a movie.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to go look that up. Is that on Disney Plus?
Probably. But yeah, I remember seeing it as a kid.
Really?
It's the Matterhorn movie.
Okay.
It's not like it doesn't have like a giant Yeti in it or anything, but it's about the guys climbing the mountain.
Okay. Well, hi. I want to remake Disney.
Oh, it's about the guys on the mountain that are up there every so often.
Well, like the actual Matterhorn, yeah, the dudes that climbed it.
What was it called again? We're looking it up.
I believe it's Third Man on the Mountain.
Third Man on the Mountain.
Apparently, there's a movie that came out in 2013 called Matterhorn, and Rotten Tomatoes did not like it.
Gray just hated it. It was all her.
The 1959 Disney movie.
Oh, this is not available. What? Dutch.
I don't think that has
comedy,
anything to
Dutch.
do with...
No, this came out in Dutchland. Fred leads a boring life of routine after losing his wife and evicting his son. How do you evict your kid? When a mentally impaired man named Theo arrives, he throws his family out the door, but he loves the mentally impaired man. Fred's routine is interrupted, but he enjoys the idea of looking after someone once more. So we evict our son and then take care of
a mentally impaired man. Something even more difficult to deal with.
So that's called Matterhorn. That was produced and directed by Dutch people. And there's 2 critics that wrote on it, and it had me confounded in the most delightful way and left me with a big stupid grin on my face and tears in my eyes.
That's what she said.
That is literally what Marianne Johansson from Flick Philosopher said on Rotten Tomatoes. Ard Vin from Screen Anarchy said, Tonkost is as phenomenal as the lead.
As the lead.
Proves to be a damn fine writer. Directing performance shine as much as it does. Extra points are also scored with the remarkable art direction. Okay, but
he has a point scoreboard.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it like 40% or something. I don't know. Okay, so that has nothing to do with Disney, and I'm really sad about that. But what's the name of the Disney classic you were talking about?
3 Men,
Chris?
1 Cup.
Because
Third Man on the Mountain.
Oh, I'm really confused on the titles there.
I mean, I'm sure if I type in that title on a different website,
Third Man on the Mountain,
I will still find a good movie. Third Man on the Mounting.
You just had it down there. You could have clicked. There it is.
Third Man on the Mountain is 1959 American family adventure film by Walt Disney Productions, directed by Ken Anakin, and starring Michael Rennie, James MacArthur, and other people that are already dead. Set during the golden age of alphinism, and plot concerns a young Swiss man who conquers the mountain that killed his father. Damn it, you mountain! I'm gonna climb you so hard. You killed my daddy.
You killed my daddy. I climb you.
No, they don't talk like that because this is in Swiss.
I love your Swiss accent.
I know. I like all Swiss.
What is a Swiss accent?
What is this Swiss? Just say Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're really pissed about Swiss cheese, honestly. You know how other countries really hate America? They probably really hate that we have Baby Bell cheese and we call it Swiss cheese because it doesn't have holes in it.
Is that what makes Swiss cheese a Swiss cheese? I thought it was from Switzerland to make it a Swiss cheese.
No, it needs the Swiss holes from the bacteria that makes the Swiss. I don't know.
Swiss.
Switzerland. Switzerland. Isn't it like German? Their accent like German?
I don't know.
Someone correct me and tell me I'm being racist.
You're being racist.
Thank you. Okay, moving on.
All right. Third Man on the Mountain. That doesn't sound like it. Those were the days when Disney
what about Jungle Cruise? Let's back it up. Hold on. Where's The Rock and his happy ending? Where the heck?
That sounds good.
What happened to Jungle Rocks? Jungle Jewels.
Disney Plus in the future?
Jungle Jewels. Give me that jungle juice. Okay. We need to come up with drinking games before these movies come out.
We used to do that.
Congrats, we're doing it now. So we can come up with jungle juice of some sort.
Yes.
Jungle, I don't know.
Get a good cocktail. Well, a movie pairing with a cocktail? Is that what you're trying to do? Like a jungle juice with a jungle
Make
cruise?
sure you finish your sentencing. Get a good cocktail. Thank you.
Get a good cocktail. Yeah.
Lighten up. Okay, moving on.
As of right now, Jungle Cruise is slated to be released July 30th, 2021.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's going to be a good movie. I saw the trailer for it. It looked great.
I just really hope movie
It
theaters.
might be all right.
I just really hope movie theaters are still open by that time because there's like cool movie theaters closed, whatever, great. But guess what? Like there's still movies that need to be seen with like really big sound details, like what we get in a movie theater, and it's just not fair to the critics to be able to critique a movie that we can't hear in a big movie theater.
That's true. I think all the movie studios should build a small theater in our house. I think that's what they should do. They should bring us a theater. Instead of sending us to a theater, they should bring a theater to us.
Yeah, just build a director's cut.
That's only what they've been telling us that for years. Coming to a theater near you.
Yeah,
and
what
it's
about
like
coming?
just on our screen at the beginning of every VHS when they say that. So now, coming to a screen. Now.
Coming to a theater near you. What about bring the theater near you to put it on the screen?
See, and we've got all these drive-ins. Hey, Chris, have you been to the drive-in lately since the last one?
I have not, but apparently the Oscars have changed the rules now, so movies can qualify from playing in drive-in theaters this year.
Yep.
Wow.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
But how much is that going to cost?
Say we just any movie that was brave enough to be released this year, I think deserves an Oscar.
There's only 10 movies that have been released this year, so they should all get an Oscar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, just the ceremony this year, hey, these movies came out. Here you go. Here's your trophy.
So crazy. Like the whole world just stopped for a year. I don't know why we can't just have 2020.2 next year.
2020.2.
Take two.
Take two. Try again. Keep the bat contained.
Don't eat bats.
Or children.
Don't eat children.
Yep.
Don't eat bats or children.
Rules.
Yeah, that's what I've learned this summer. What'd you learn this summer? Well, I hate politics and I'm not into kids.
I'm not into kids?
Yeah.
Don't eat them. They don't taste great. It's terrible. All right, so we decided to watch the movie Cats.
I don't know why.
Chris, you know my feelings on movies like this.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it with you, Dan.
I'm a little disappointed that we did not see this in theaters the very first day with the initial graphics or the initial like FX, right?
Yeah, like what did it look like? What did it look like before they changed it?
Exactly. Like, how bad was it? Because this was still pretty bad.
Like, what was the rumors that they changed? Like, I don't remember. Was it just facial features, or what did they change from the first one, the first version?
Well, apparently there were buttholes in one of the cuts.
Buttholes. So
yeah,
all
little
the
cat buttholes. You know, that's what you see when you look at a cat.
You're telling me someone worked really hard designing a butthole?
And then they removed them. They were like, whoa.
They're like, so listen, Katie, we're going to have to can you just push backspace on all the buttholes that you put in this movie? We don't want them anymore.
Don't need the buttholes. That would be very disappointing for Katie.
Yeah, it's just like, that's still someone's job.
It's a bad day for Katie.
At the end of the day, like, it's still someone's job that they had to design stuff on every single character and then take it down.
All this hard work.
All this hard work for
nothing.
buttholes. Buttholes to just get discriminated against.
I guess she got paid for it.
Oh, she still got paid. But I don't even know where to start. This movie. Who saw Cats? Did anyone? Did anyone see Cats? Because this was absolutely...
Does anyone know what... Does anyone, like, see Cats before this movie?
No.
Did you see it, Chris?
I've never actually seen Cats before this. I've worked on the stage show a couple times, but I've never actually seen the Broadway musical version of it. Apparently it's a classic and people just love it.
Yeah, it was what launched the mega Broadway show. Isn't that what it is? Like the first mega show?
I feel like this was one of the longest running shows on Broadway.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Besides Stomp, I think Cats,
Rent
and Stomp was a big and Wicked.
But Stomp was just homeless people banging on crap.
Hey. It went to the streets of Vegas after that because that's just what happened. It just started being street music, and then Blue Man Group basically Blue Man Group tailed off of that Stomp era.
Isn't that what? So basically, there was the '90s Broadway was basically homeless people banging on crap for Stomp, and then
hey, that's art.
Homeless people trying to pay their rent in Rent.
And then they put cat ears on them, and they called it Cats.
There it is.
That's it.
The 90s Broadway, like early 80s and 90s Broadway was just homeless people. People trying to find a way to pay rent. They were like, let's put it on stage. Rich people will show up and pay us $500 a seat. And now we have Hamilton. History lessons.
Oh my gosh. And then there's a documentary on the guy who wrote Hamilton's
dad.
His dad is like somebody big that we didn't.
Like a rich dude?
I don't know. We gotta watch that. I forgot what it was.
We gotta figure that out too. There was an ad for it on HBO Plus, I think. HBO, whatever it is. HBO Max.
It's a Hamilton Disney documentary. It was announced June 30th, and
that's behind the scenes doc on Hamilton.
I guess they're gonna put it on. What'd you say, HBO?
Yeah, there was like an HBO. Put Lin-Manuel documentary, dad documentary, or something like that. Because it's not about Hamilton itself, because Disney bought Hamilton.
There it is. Lin-Manuel Miranda pays tribute to his father of Hamilton. I don't know. It pays tribute to his father so it goes into the whole details.
So his dad was rich and famous, making it easier for him to get on Broadway and be rich and famous. That's how it works. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll talk about Cats all after this. We'll go into details on Cats. We're that show about movies. And...
Cats.
Meow. Meow.
The Guy Show about movies.
Don't you have any respect for yourself?
Seriously. Anything worth taking seriously is worth making fun of. The Director's Cut.
I'm Annie from Boston, Massachusetts.
And I'm Johanna from Vienna, Austria. We are the hosts of Fresh Hell, your international podcast that covers murder, mystery, and the macabre throughout history. Are you interested in the 3,569 ways your household could have killed you in the Victorian era?
Do you know how malaria and syphilis played a role in the John List family murders?
And have you ever wondered what Prince Albert's sex chair had to do with the murder of Stanford White? Okay, nothing. It had nothing to do with it. We're still telling you about it, though.
It's a pretty great sex chair. If you're looking for another show that talks about Ted Bundy, this is probably not the podcast for you. But if you're looking for two women that cover lesser-known cases from all over the world with a lot of background information.
So much background information that you will rock your local pub quiz from now on.
Then find Fresh Hell Podcast on your favorite podcast app.
We also have German cannibals.
See you soon.
Tschüss.
I wet my bed until I was 19. There's no shame in that.
Only half of our audience is below average. The Director's Cut.
The stars come out to shine, and the city comes alive. We could dance a piece, we could take the streets to the rhythm of the night. We can make a storm, there's a spirit born to the chaos in our eyes. Love struck, so in love with you. Well, love struck, so true. We could dance a piece, we could take the streets to the rhythm of the night. We can make a storm, there's a spirit born to the chaos in our eyes.
Yeah.
When we grab each other's hands.
You're listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505 and Steph Sugar on Suicide Girls. How
Howdy.
are you?
Howdy, and hello to Creek and Spanking.
Hello.
The top two viewers for the past good while of the show, so they get a little shout out as well.
That's nice. Well, hello, you two. And on the phone we have Chris Maloney, our man from the comic book shop, living his life, doing the comic book thing. And this week we had him watch Cats.
Yes, unfortunately, we watched Cats.
And it's not even house sitting in a set of Cats. It's just the actual movie rendition of the stage play musical Cats.
And I'm just trying to figure out what was different from the first version of Cats that did go to a movie theater. And then they what was it, a week after it was in theaters, they changed it?
Well, apparently, I guess Tom Hooper was like finishing up this movie until the day of release, and then it just got panned horribly. So they, I guess, gave him a little extra time to tweak the visual effects and some lighting in it, and I guess kind of change some of the characters, how much screen time they had.
Oh my God. I want to see the original cut now.
But yeah, I want to. I wonder if there's like a Blu-ray version where they show you the original or what goes on.
How do we get that? Like, they just made it disappear from the theaters and it was just in like a digital run.
Yeah, it's
I wonder,
gone.
there's probably like a torrent out there somewhere.
We've got.
We got to ask somebody to have
I've got a flash drive.
Yeah, I've got a little piggy that probably has it somewhere.
We got to find it
in the dark internet. I know. I'll get it.
All right, the mission is on. We got to see this movie.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I actually know a guy. So
I know a guy that could get it for us.
It's got to be somewhere. It's the internet.
I'm dying to watch this movie.
Bark. It's the internet. Let's all bark.
Oh wow, the cat.
Wow. The cats don't like my. Alder's face popped up like, whoa.
He perked up.
The dog.
And the dog behind you perked up too.
Yeah, Steve got fixed. There's a little update.
Oh yeah, our dog got fixed.
He got fixed. He also got hernia surgery as well. So he looks like a little Frankenweenie. Yeah, he's got his little cup around his head.
Oh, he got excited. He's getting
like
excited. You're giving him attention.
Yeah, he looks like
a little martini glass. He has a little martini glass around his head.
And then the hernia was like, the hernia is the worst stitches, actually.
Yeah,
because he's not full wiener dog, but he still has like a little long body, and he likes to kind of curl himself in half, and it's causing his like stitches in the center of his body to kind of like buckle, and I'm just like, oh my God, any second the guts are gonna fall out, but he's doing okay.
Oh, yeah.
Come here. We're healing over here. Heal, dog, heal. And there it is, all the guts. And he took his last pill yesterday, so we're weaning him off pain pills starting today. And
he's going to have to deal with the pain now.
Yeah.
The pain is now part of your life, dog.
You have to heal and deal.
Deal with it. He's going to get addicted to pain medication. He's going to start going through the cabinets, trying to find other things. We're going to have to wean him off.
He just starts eating the walls.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
If he needs something, he gets pica.
Okay, so anyway, speaking of cats and stuff.
All right, the movie Cats. Let's get back.
Fixing things.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't fixing buttholes on cats. So now that I'm hearing that there's so much that was changed, and then Chris is saying that there's screen time that was reduced. I feel like the commercials don't even exist in this movie, because the commercials were like really zooming in on like which actors and big name actresses and stuff were in this movie, and you thought that Cats was going to be the big Hollywood hit movie for all these people. Rebel Wilson's like, heck yeah, this is going to be the highlight of my career. Yeah. And Taylor Swift's like, heck yeah, I finally get to do a movie and sing in it, and this could be her Lady Gaga moment, because look at Lady Gaga. We got to see her at Critics' Choice Awards.
Yes.
And she literally took home all these awards for singing, acting, the whole bit, songwriting, everything. Yes. This could have been a big moment for Taylor Swift. Guess what?
It wasn't.
Don't even know who anyone was in this movie, because I'm looking at like the main character cat, the girl cat. Within the first five minutes of the movie, I'm like, why do they have human noses? And that really bugged me, because I'm like, so whiskers are just coming out of their top lip, and they have cat ears, but they don't have cat noses. Okay. And then, oh my God, the size difference.
Oh yeah, they kept changing in size. Did you notice that, Chris, or was that just me?
God.
Like in relation to their surroundings?
Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
1 minute they're the size of a small monkey, and then and they look like monkeys. They literally just looked like monkeys because they're standing on their hind legs the whole time. And I'm like, listen, a cat cannot fit in the silverware drawer in the kitchen. And then
all of a sudden
on the stairs they're the size of a rat. But on the bed they were like normal size.
Or standing next to the bed, they're like gigantic.
It just doesn't make sense. So Cats was like really unproportionate in that sense. And then the fact that they're standing on their hind legs the whole time. But then when they want to be sleepy and act tired and they're hungry and they're broke, and now all of a sudden they're on all fours and they're licking each other, and it's just like, so now you want to act like a cat because you're not in a scene?
You're just laying there? You could lick yourself?
So it's like the cats were more so acting like cats when they weren't being required to sing or dance. I don't know. And then the noses really got to me. But I feel like the commercials really showcase like, hey guys, look, we got this person, name drop. And it name dropped all kinds of celebrities on the screen for these cat previews. And we know it was a huge Broadway when we were all kids and younger, whatever.
All of the chorus, everybody that was in chorus in high school wore Cats t-shirts.
Yeah.
All the moms of the females in chorus wore Cats t-shirts too.
Yeah, the yellow eyes. Oh my God, you just reminded me of that. So it was just really weird.
It was like a cult.
Yeah, it was.
Mom cult.
That's how you knew if you were a cat person or a dog person. Was, did you go see cats? No, I like dogs. Oh.
Did anybody know what was going on in this movie?
I don't know the storyline. Help me, Chris. What the hell was the point?
Yeah, so I had a rough time too, and I still don't quite know what a jellicle cat is.
That was the question of the night.
Jellicle cats!
They kept saying it.
Jellicle cats!
We came up a drinking game while watching this, but we thought that we could kill somebody playing this game.
No, you can, because they say jellicle cats 20 times in the first 5 minutes, and they don't say it again till the end.
But
so like, you would just die taking that last shot.
Anytime someone says the words jellicle cat and you have no idea what they're talking about, take a shot. You will die. Please do not play that drinking game.
Do you want to watch the rest of Cats? Then don't play the drinking game.
That's it. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more from Cats all after this on Director's Cut Radio, where that show about movies and
Cats.
Meow.
One podcast, one radio, lots of insanity. The Director's Cut. You're listening to The Director's Cut, the nation's #1 show about movies.
We have the most gadgets and the most gimmicks. We have the tools. We have the talent.
Did he actually call himself the talent?
The Director's Cut.
Left inside. We gotta get away from this feeling. Maybe I'm asleep, maybe just a dream. Gotta get away from the meaning. The city's dark, there's voices in the air. There's an emptiness, it's everywhere. Is this real or just a sign? Is it you made up in my mind? Shadows start to crawl, voices in the walls. Gotta get away from this feeling. Maybe I'm asleep, voices start to scream. Gotta get away from the meaning.
Yeah.
The city's dark.
You're listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring you the latest in Hollywood. The music you're listening to is a bit from Eddie Brewer. The song is called The Night. On the phone, we have Chris Maloney.
Hi.
In the studio, we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505, Miss Steph Sugar.
Hello.
Harley Quinn 505 on Instagram.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
What?
Way too much, but
What do you have tomorrow? You have a photo shoot?
well, every Monday I do my Suicide Girl stream. I'm going to be Elvira for the first time, and so I'm nervous. And because the makeup is very specific, and I just, I have two eyes, so I can make one look really great. That's guaranteed. I can always make one thing look great because the second I put something else that's supposed to be identical next to it, right next to it, and it might not go so well. So yes, I will be Elvira for the first time tomorrow night. If anyone wants to see that spooky little train wreck, you can get on Suicide Girls or Facebook page Suicide Girls and watch it at 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I will be Elvira, and I will be doing a giveaway for Beat Not Babied, which if you guys like to trick out your 4x4s and go climb over rocks with your little crawler things and beat them up. Yeah, they sent me some stuff to do a little giveaway with and wear and promote and rub all over my body before I send it out, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Crush your Jeep.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, so we were talking about cats in the last segment a little bit. We have no idea what the hell was going on. Is it just me and my ADHD that I have a hard time following musicals?
I mean, I guess that might be part of it. But personally, I've been in and seen a lot of musicals in my life. And this one, I had a hard time following myself. I couldn't understand what a lot of the actors were saying, like 50 to 60% of the time. So that really took me out of it.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had a hard time listening to them or hearing what they were saying or even like singing. And that was really tough.
Can I just say
that
I think Jennifer Hudson deserves a lot of good. I don't know, a lot of good out of this because I think she's always delivered in all the movies that she's done. And I haven't even seen all the movies that she's done because she really actually has done a lot of like musical type movies. Did she do the 3 black women that sing? What is that movie? She just did it a couple of years ago. Oh my God, I can't remember. I'm going to look up Jennifer Hudson's IMDb. But she delivered really good acting skills, I think so, and she sings really great. Really, really great, and I think she's really underappreciated.
Underappreciated? She wins American Idol and then gets an Academy Award within weeks.
Yeah, man, but like
she's doing okay.
But has she gotten stuff since? Like, I mean, I just feel like I haven't really seen her. If we didn't see her at award shows, I haven't really seen her in the media, honestly.
I think after she got their Academy Award right away, she didn't really need to do much after.
Well, was
she was
that
like,
for
I'm
the
set.
movie?
Yeah.
Or for American Idol for her song?
No, it was for what was that movie that she won for?
Let me see.
Something Girls.
Dreamgirls. Yeah, no, that's the movie I'm talking about. Yeah. No, she didn't win American Idol. She was a complete...
Oh,
No, she placed 7th. That's why she didn't win.
She made 7th and then still won an Academy Award?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's what I mean. Like, she was the underdog.
A Golden Globe, an Academy Award, a BAFTA, a Screen Actors Guild Award.
Yeah, she's gotten some stuff.
She's one of the top 100 most influential people in the world in 2020.
And then I guess she's been on The Voice.
She's playing Aretha Franklin.
Oh, sweet.
That's gonna be
See,
good.
Okay, there you go. Claps for Jennifer Hudson. She's got it. J Hud's got it going on. Never mind. Whoa.
Wrong button.
Whoa. It's okay. It's all good. Hello to viewers on camsoda.com.
Oh, we're on Cam Soda today.
Also
too.
on
Wow.
Steph Sugar on Cam Soda.
Wow.
Yes. We got 27 people watching on there, hanging out with me and Papa Dan.
Hello, everyone.
And also on AVN Stars, but that's not really working so well. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't think people are really using that site. They were advertising to cosplayers when the whole OnlyFans Bella Thorne drama was going on last month. And they were like, hey, guys, if you need a platform to go live, blah, blah, blah.
It was like
AVN Stars was promoting to people on Twitter, and they were like, you can use our platform like OnlyFans.
Was that like Google Plus?
That was like when Google was trying to overshadow Zoom.
No, when Google was trying to overshadow Facebook and created their own social media, and everybody signed up for an account and nobody used it.
Yeah, and then Vero.
Vero did that too.
One.
Yeah.
There's another site. Sorry, we jumped on a sex work tangent, but there's another site for online performance or personality type show stuff like we do called Pocket Stars that is supposedly ran by sex workers.
Oh.
So they're entertainers as well online. So I think I signed up for that, but there's all these sites coming out. We just try to give everyone the most visual radio show there is.
All right. Well, let's take a break. When we come back, we got more from Director's Cut Radio. We are the show about movies.
And puppets.
And puppets.
And boobies.
And yes, we'll be back with more all after this.
Dropping your average IQ since 2005.
I don't know what you're saying, but that's what's going on, yeah.
The Director's Cut. TheDirector'sCutRadio.com.
10,000 microwinds of knowledge.
You're listening to The Director's Cut. Without microphones, we'd still live with our parents.
We only used to walk right by till we caught each other's eyes. For now we call each other late at night, talking till the morning light. So we better keep it under wrap. Gotta know when to cap. It's so hard to hide the love we have, a love we never had. Never thought I'd be with you. You told me it's the golden rule. It's better than the other food. But I keep it wrapped up too hush. Better run. Can't get caught with secret love. Secret love. Rush. We're having fun. Won't get caught with secret love. Secret love. Gotta hold our secret love. I'll always try to take our love, but I never get enough. You're so bad, I'm closer and I'm burning up. The heat's so bad I erupt, and so I want to bring you to the light.
You're listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio, we have...
What do we have?
Steph Sugar.
Falling apart.
Falling apart?
Yeah, I know. My headphones don't want to stay on my fat head. Hold on.
Well, you have a hat underneath the headphone, or over the headphones.
Listen, I'm trying to go for a look here.
I see this look. You also have these giant headphones.
Falling apart was not part of the outfit.
It looks good.
It looks good. If you want to look, you got to get online.
It's like Wednesday Addams.
On Sundays. Yeah, it's Wednesday Addams, but it's a hat on headphones. It's like Wednesday, Lydia dates, and then me all together. It's not really because Wednesday doesn't wear a hat. Lydia does.
Okay.
See?
That makes
sense. And
sense.
then Lydia also wears lace. Like
Wednesday
this as
doesn't?
well. Wednesday just has braids. So I guess the only part of my outfit is really
Wednesday is the braids.
Yeah. Anyways, who drew Chris?
Anyone draw Chris? Anyone?
Let me draw Chris right now.
You need to draw Chris.
Draw him
All right, we have Chris on the phone. Is there anything else we should say
I need
about
to draw myself?
You should draw yourself. That'd be great.
Like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go draw myself.
That'll work.
You know, go draw yourself.
Anything else to add about Cats other than the fact that I wish we saw this in theaters on the opening day?
Just know that if you do end up watching this, and you know, I'm not endorsing you to watch this because I think it's good. I just think it's fun to watch big Hollywood failures.
Yeah.
Just know that they spent $95 million on this movie.
They spent $95 million on this piece of garbage that makes no sense and you can't even follow. Yeah, no. There it is.
It's one of those buttons. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that.
Those ones. That row is where you need. $95 million.
95 million.
Is there anything else to add other than what the hell is a Jellicle cat?
Why did they hype up so many celebrities and we have no idea who was who? And Taylor Swift's literally sang one song. Like, what? I thought she was a main character.
Yeah, she was just in one scene.
And then it seems like Jennifer Hudson and Rebel Wilson were kind of like the main side characters. But the beginning of the movie, it made it seem like Rebel Wilson was going to be the main character. So it was
this one. Okay, so
damn
this
mess.
one cat shows up that we don't have any care for, and she's throughout the entire movie watching all these cats sing a song and introduce themselves. And then in the end, I guess one cat dies and goes to heaven. Is that what the whole point is? That they get to choose a cat to stick in a balloon and send it off to heaven? That's awful.
Well, I kind of gathered, like, my vibe was that it was like a street gang, right? Like, it was like the cool street gang that you wanted to be initiated into. Like, so you too could become a Jellicle cat and, like, be in this gang. But then once you're in the gang, like, the ultimate goal of the Jellicle cats is to, like, be sacrificed to the cat gods. And so every year, or perhaps every night, I don't know, they have some sort of competition, and whoever wins gets put on a balloon and flown out of existence.
Yeah.
But they kind of implied that they were, like, being reincarnated.
I don't get this.
So I don't know.
Wouldn't they want to get rid of the evil cat?
Maybe, but that would be letting him win. You don't want the bad guys to win.
Yeah, but they're just getting stuck in a balloon and off into the heaven. He's going to die from exposure and, like, dehydration if it stays in a balloon for too long, or fall out of the sky and just drown in the ocean because they're in New York, right?
That's the ultimate goal.
Drown in the ocean as a cat.
Yep.
That's not a good idea. That's what I gathered from this whole movie. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I don't know the story.
How is this famous? How did anybody want to go see this movie?
Another thing, I don't think Broadways need to be movies. I don't.
That's true.
I really don't.
That's true.
I think that's here's my Ollie train.
The Ollie train, where is it?
I just don't
Where's
think
Ollie?
they need to it up.
Hey.
Bleep it. And I just
Bleeped.
I just don't think it needs to be a movie, because the whole time we're watching it, why spoiler, why is there blue and red lights everywhere like it's on stage still? Why the way the camera angles and stuff was like it was zooming out looking at a stage, and I'm just like, why?
Yes.
Why does this look like a stage set and this is supposed to be a movie? I just don't, I really couldn't get into a movie point of view, because every time it moved to a new scene or a new something, there's still this neon pink light shining on everyone's face.
Everything was pink.
So when you watch the movie, please just don't take it seriously, and please let me know if you find out what the storyline is, because I really have no idea. Maybe if I was on acid or shrooms, it would make more sense. Maybe I'd pay attention better. I don't know. So
people in the chat, sounds like a bad acid trip.
Yeah, spanking and yeah.
Creek was like,
someone needs to try it.
Don't ever watch this movie. No.
Yeah, just no.
Actually, you've been assigned, Creek. You must watch this movie by the end of the week. That's the new rule. Anytime we come up with a movie that's terrible like this, we all have to watch it. We all have to discover why this terribleness exists.
It just shouldn't. It just needs to stay on stage.
That's it. It does need to stay on stage.
Because what are they gonna do? They're gonna put Wicked on stage or in a movie?
I'm pretty sure they're working on a Wicked movie.
Okay, see, but Wicked is based off
the
books, and they should just make a movie off the books.
Well, Cats was based off a book.
By the way, what is it?
Yeah,
yeah.
They're poems. They're small stories, right?
Yeah, it's a collection of poems by T.S. Eliot.
I don't think a collection of poems should ever be converted into a movie, ever. Unless, well, no, I was even going to say Shel Silverstein, but no. You can't even do that.
That could be shorts.
They could be shorts, yes.
Yeah, little short films.
So maybe
cool.
that.
I like it.
See, maybe if there was just the technology of being able to make shorts, back in the day, maybe Cats would have never been a thing.
The Giving Tree as a movie?
That could be That could be actually like a kid's movie. I could see that being made into an actual kid's
I feel
movie.
like they did animate that back in the day.
Really?
I hate that book. I like it too much.
I could see it being real life just for the way the animation for Lord of the Rings with the trees and stuff was done. I feel like it could really be made into like some real life semi-spooky, a non-talking tree. That's awesome. I think that'd be great. I want to make that movie. Let's do that.
The Giving Tree?
Yeah, let's make that real life.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I have a hard time reading that book. I can't. I cry throughout the entire book as I'm reading it because I already know the outcome of the book. So when I'm on like page 4, there's tears coming out of my eyes, and the kids are like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Like, hold on, I can't read this book.
That guy really loved his wood.
There is a 2015 8-minute short film on The Giving Tree, according to IMDb.
Let me see.
Okay.
It was a little cartoon.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know. It doesn't have a whole lot of information on it other than it was made.
It was
people
made.
I don't know are in.
All right, let's get to the documentary on what you call it? What the hell's her name? I just completely spaced it. Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton?
Yes, Dolly Parton documentary.
Yes.
Can you tell me about it?
Well, after watching Cats last night, I had to watch something to get that taste out of my mouth. So
palate cleanser.
On Netflix, and they had a new Dolly Parton documentary called Here I Am.
Okay.
Dolly Parton, Here I Am on Netflix. It's a pretty straightforward documentary, just kind of covering mostly her music, and kind of not too much background on her history, but kind of just from where she started in show business until the present. And they kind of give you a look, they go kind of in chronological order based through her hit songs and kind of give you like the stories behind the hit songs and and what she was doing in her life and where they came from and all this. And they have interviews with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin and a bunch of people that have worked with her and bands and her agents and everyone, and Dolly Parton herself, of course. And I just thought, it's not a world-breaking documentary, nothing amazingly different than other documentaries you've seen, but it's enjoyable. Dolly Parton, to use this term, is an American treasure. She's a great songwriter. You might not know all of the hits that she's written, but I guarantee you like at least one or two of them. They're just fantastic songs that tell great stories, and she's a very unique voice, and they kind of just look into her as, this character that she plays on stage, but she does it better than anyone else, and what a good businesswoman she is, and what a professional she is. I think they talked to her agents, and they said, she can write a song, like a good song, but not only can she write a good song, she can do it really fast. Like if you need it right now, just like she'll go into the bathroom, take a Sharpie and write it on a piece of toilet paper and come back to you in a couple minutes, and it'll be like a guaranteed hit song. She's written over 3,000 songs in her life, I guess. And
that's insane.
Just always writing. So even after she's gone, hopefully not too soon, we'll probably still be getting Dolly Parton music for years and years and years. So I say to watch this one on Netflix. It's feel good. It's, a good piece of our country, a good piece of musical history. And it's just fun. It's uplifting. There's no scandalous things or terrible traumatic events that happen. It's just all kind of good. So I say go check it out.
She's a badass. That's all I have to say. Have you seen the interviews of her, like people body shaming her and saying, why do you have to dress like this and have breasts like this and still be a musician? She's like, this is who I am. You just leave me alone, all right? She's just really honest and direct. It's like, you're
a lot of the bimbo community, like,
celebrate her.
Literally, like she's queen of it because of her interviews and because of how she would just confidently answer people like, why does that have anything to do with my talent? Why does that have anything to do with obviously the great music I'm writing that you all love? My interview is not for you to talk about my outfit. She'd go on and on. It was great.
Or she'd turn it on the interviewer like, you dress up every day. You try to look good every day. This is what I do. It's the same thing. Exact same thing. All right, Dolly's...
Yeah, there's a really cute question in one of the interviews where the guy says, let's talk about the biggest thing about you. And she gets really nervous, and then he says, it's your determination.
I hate that!
You got a great set of determination.
Oh!
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more from Director's Cut Radio all after this. We're on the show about movies and
Dolly Parton.
The Director's Cut.
Offensive, obnoxious, disgusting. You want me to go on?
Insulting listeners since 2005. We're just a couple of guys who like movies.
It's strange at times to work with.
They're insane.
But, always fun.
The Director's Cut.
It's just fun!
Say what you gonna say. I'm still in love with you. Be what you wanna be. I'll never bother you to change. I know I made you cry.
Yeah.
Are you still mad at me?
You're listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring you the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio we have the lovely Harley Quinn 505 on Instagram, Steph Sugar Suicide on suicidegirls.com. On the phone we have Chris Maloney. He's our man from the comic book shop. How are you two doing?
Taboo.
We're getting through this. We're doing this. The show is working. You got a comment from one of our listeners about Dolly Parton stuff?
Yeah, so before we were talking about Dolly, before we took the break, what was the name of the documentary you watched, Chris?
Dolly Parton, Here I Am.
Okay.
Where can you get it? Where can you?
Sorry?
Yeah, where can you get it? Where can you watch it?
Oh, it's on Netflix now.
Oh,
Netflix.
Yay.
Okay, cool. So we'll check it out.
We'll watch it on the Netflixies.
We can throw it on today.
We could do that.
That sounds good.
Creek said that Dolly went into a business meeting, pulled out her boobs for 1 minute so that they would stop staring at them, and finally listen to her.
That's a great way to start a business meeting.
That's an awesome. Yeah, it's just like, you know what? We're all here. We're in a private room. Let's just get it over with because I'd really like to start talking now.
She'll be like, these are fun, right? Okay, we're done with that.
That's it. Okay, and now on to my projects.
The best part of business meetings are when the boobs come out.
The best part of waking up is double D's in your cup.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Start of any business meeting.
I'm gonna start going, whoa.
Your phone, the wire got messed up. What the heck happened?
Oh no, the animals are outside, so.
I'll push it in the bottom of the mic, see if it's that. No? Okay.
Yep, it was that. Yeah,
that's it.
Got it.
All right, good. Okay.
All right. Okay, so now we've got another one to watch. Cool.
So we did the Dolly. What else did we have this week? So we did Cats. We did Dolly. Anything else to chat about this week?
I watched the new Adam Sandler movie, Hubie Halloween.
Oh,
Hubie
God. Where is this
Halloween?
at? It's on Netflix, right?
It is on Netflix, yes, fulfilling his contractual obligation to put out, like 12 movies a year for them?
Something like that.
Oh, boy.
He's under contract. He's stuck.
Okay, so please tell me more. Adam's Family?
No, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Yes.
It's something
Halloween.
like that. It's like 6 or 8 movies for
He
Netflix,
signed on with Netflix for
He's already through like 4 of them, 5 of them, right?
a dozen movies.
He's almost done.
Yeah, something like a dozen movies. I don't know. All straight to, it would be straight to video if video was still a thing, but now it's straight to Netflix.
Okay. So what is this one about?
It's about Adam Sandler collecting a paycheck.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
It takes place in the town of Salem, Massachusetts, where they love Halloween, and Adam Sandler plays Hubie Dubois, a simple-minded man-child who has grown up with a very big affinity for Halloween and is basically like the self-appointed hall monitor of the town.
What?
Goes around, giving people safety tips and telling them to be safe on Halloween, but yet everyone hates him in this town. And anytime he rides through the town on his bike, he's just constantly dodging junk being thrown at him, like cinder blocks or crutches or old TVs.
Comedy.
Yeah, they hate him. And then there's a woman, a leading woman with the initials VV, like in all of his movies, that he has to get with.
Okay.
Who is like the one person who sees him for who he really is and can't understand why everyone else is mean to him. And there is an escaped mental patient going around the town causing havoc, as well as possibly a wolf man going around town causing havoc. So Hubie has to keep the town safe, all while, impressing the girl and saving the day.
Okay.
It's not much different than most Adam Sandler movies. Everyone you expect to show up in an Adam Sandler movie is there. It's got Buscemi, it's got Kevin James, Maya Rudolph, Tim Meadows, a bunch of Saturday Night Live people, Rob Schneider. There is one very hilarious cameo that I don't want to ruin for anyone if they do watch it.
Okay.
All throughout the movie, you hear a radio announcer doing her Halloween broadcast, and then once you see who it is, it's good times, but I won't ruin it.
It's Steph.
It was Steph. Steph, you didn't tell us. You were in the new ad.
So Creek, our good listener on Suicide Girls, he lives in Massachusetts. He's in Boston. He's close to Salem, and he commented. He said he lives really close to Salem. It's literally the craziest place around Halloween. Creek, if you can elaborate on that, let me know by crazy. I'm sure it has everything to do with
people
witches
from all over
and all the haunted tours and all the tourists that go there specifically for the tours.
Salem, Massachusetts has a weird history. If they had to decide in one point in their life or in that town's like history to decide to lean in on the terrible things they did towards people to make it a tourist destination or cover it all up. So it looks like they leaned in so that they could get the tourist money out of all of the terrible things that they did towards people. Because of the Salem witch trials.
Of course, that plays a role in this movie. The mayor doesn't want to shut things down, all the festivities, because Halloween is their biggest money-making day of the year.
Crap.
So they have to lean in on it.
Damn.
It's
Wear
like,
a mask.
Yep.
Hey, any town could become a great tourist destination. All they have to do is something terrible and wait 100 years.
What was there's a show. Oh, I forgot. But Birthday Massacre and all these like dark metal bands were going to be playing, but it's also a circus burlesque it's kind of like a metal themed EDC. But I think it was supposed to happen in Salem.
That's called the Gathering of the Juggalos.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No. That's not metal, honey. That is not metal. But it had Dan Sperry and all the people, and I don't know if it was for Salem, Massachusetts or whatnot, but that was the show that I was like, if I'm going to go on the East Coast, it would be for like that kind of thing. And I was going to apply for us to be performers, and then that's when everything got shut down and everything was canceled anyway. So I was like, but okay. All right, Creek is commenting about creepy Salem. He said people from all over come here, dress up. It's wild. The house from Hocus Pocus is there, of course. And he's worked in the church where they killed the witches. I took a picture up on the huge stage where the pastor would stand. Oh, boy. I mean, and that's exactly what people are there for. But if you think about it, it is all true and makes sense because that is New England. That is the 13 colonies and the first people that came over here.
Jose didn't like my idea. It's like, don't go spreading that around. Lots of towns would jump on board with that. Trying to make a tourist destination by doing something terrible and waiting 100 years.
I mean, we've got Old Town.
That's pretty much it. We got Billy the Kid. He got killed.
Yeah, we've got...
He was actually not a great guy, but somehow he's like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, vigilante. Yeah.
I like how Creek's like, we don't have accents. You guys do. I wonder what our accent sounds like.
Oh, no, that's the Boston attitude right there. No, this is how you talk. This is how you talk. You're the ones that talk funny. Yeah. Okay. I'll work on it. I'll work on talking normal again.
I want to hear someone make fun of our accent.
You can't have it yet.
Yeah.
Park
Park your car in the yard.
Park your car. New Kids on the Block.
I think Puppet Dan with a Boston accent is something that works.
Go park your car at the car park. Got the new kids on the block.
New Kids on the Block. They're from Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need to get DJ cut.
I don't hear accents from you two. Jose, it's a joke because he's from Boston and people from Boston are little joiks. See, that's Jersey. That's New Jersey. See, I can't stick with I can't separate my regions when it comes to accents. They just all start blending together.
Jersey is Boston.
And then some
Switzerland is Texas.
Scandinavian just comes out and then goes back to the hills of
I think you were also doing the Swiss accent as well.
Yes.
All of the above, all in one.
Ad Wiedersehen.
Ad Wiedersehen.
Ad Wiedersehen.
What else did we do this week? Oh, did I talk about how I got in trouble last week? About juggling?
What did you do now?
Chris.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
I
Because you posted that you were juggling in apocalyptic wasteland times with no one around.
Because last week
and the
was...
boss got mad at it. Yeah, they were a little butthurt because I made fun of it apocalyptic. They owe me money still.
Last week...
Are they going to pay me now?
Yeah,
it.
You should message and be like, hey, so it's been a week. You should actually message. That's like serious money. Hi.
Yeah.
And then I was doing a movie filming that day.
Yes, let's talk about your movie.
It was a short film. It is for the company Rode Microphones, RODE. I did post the link on all of my social medias, like literally posted it, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, my Harley 505 Facebook page. It is also posted on my Suicide Girls as well as a recent post. If you click the link and you can vote, you can vote for the film. They're giving away over $1 million in prizes. The top cash prize is $200,000. If we were to win that, we can all split it. Yeah, I don't know what the rules were as far as like what themes that had to be included in the short film, but I signed up to be a Dom secretary holding a gimp on the end of a leash, coming off of a giant Winnebago bus. And we crashed the party of like a newly married couple that's just trying to have a relaxing weekend. And we're just here to say, nope, we're actually here to party and you guys are going to party with us. So if you want to put those words into visual, you can click the link and watch it and vote. It's only 3 minutes or 4 minutes long. And I had fun doing it. It was a really long little like day project. It's weird how slow time goes by when you're standing in heels in the sand for hours.
Slow down time.
Wearing 7-inch heels in sand. And there was one scene that we had to shoot from a bunch of different angles. Uh-oh. There was one scene, and my AirPlay just stopped. There was one scene we had to shoot a lot, and then I was standing in one spot for about an hour straight, no breaks. So that was kind of tough. But other than that, there was breaks for the rest of the day. And
the cat rolled on the remote. That's
all. Haldir changed the channel. That's cute. The cat changed the channel. And please check it out. Please vote. I don't know when voting ends, but I know that voting just started.
So how do they vote?
Well, if you go, I'm going to make it a highlight in my Instagram profile because I did share it on my story multiple times, but I want it to where people can find it easily. You can I'll have it to where you can swipe up on Instagram. But if you go to my Twitter, Harley Quinn 505, if you go to Harley 505 Steph Sugar on Facebook, I did post the links there and watch it and vote.
Cool.
That'd be great. Thank you. It
Excellent.
helps the team. Yeah. Yeah. They usually only give away $1,000 and like a Rode microphone. They do this contest every year. But this year, because of pandemic, I guess they felt like getting a little squirrely. And they decided to give away a bunch of stuff.
Our board is a Rode board.
Yeah. Rode.
They make some good stuff.
Yeah. That's what we use for our sounds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you, Rode.
Thank you, Rode. Okay. So check it out. Go to Instagram. Check out Harley Quinn 505. Look at her story. She's going to make a highlight on there, and you could check out the link. Go vote. Help Harley out so that she can win.
I just want to say a quick rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen, who passed
sad,
away.
Yeah.
Was it Monday? Was it Tuesday it was announced, I think it was Tuesday that it happened. But Monday night I was dancing on Suicide Girls on live, and I actually did dance to Eruption, and You Really Got Me Now. And it's weird because I haven't danced to that since I did a virtual burlesque show in like June, I think.
Yeah.
So it was just like really weird timing that like the last night like he was alive. Like I danced to Van Halen, so that was pretty cool. But sad but weird. And he is just, you know, the god of the guitar and hammer-ons and finger tapping and all those awesome skills that all of the guitar players, anyone who ever picks up a guitar looks up to, is the Van Halen family, Alex and Eddie.
Nice.
So yeah, there's the sad, but I mean cool. But I mean he really was battling cancer for a long time, lung cancer actually. So, and Ozzy Osbourne and Nikki Sixx are still alive.
Yeah.
I want to see Ozzy eat a bat now.
Oh, God.
Could you imagine?
That's awful. That's awful.
Ozzy started it.
Does that mean Ozzy's immune?
Ozzy started. Yeah. He's actually probably immune.
Can you post the link there by chance? They want to check out that link to the video.
Oh, you can check it out when you go to my video section on Suicide Girls. You can actually see my my stream.
Oh, okay.
Where I danced.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, to your dance or the link? Do they want the link to your dance or the link to the?
Oh, I do have the link
movie?
posted for the road movie as well.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I mean, if you just get on my profile page for Suicide Girls, I have everything. I've been pretty good about updating my Suicide Girls as often as I update my other social medias. It's taken me a few months, but I have...
You're getting into the swing of things.
Yes, I'm getting into the swing. It is very hard to adjust and adapt and overcome with a new career because of unforeseen situations that happened around the world.
I wonder what that is.
I wonder. But it's like you go 1 minute from traveling and relying on meeting people in person and hanging out with people at a club at night to you have to do it all online, and that means you got to schedule time, and that means you got to just like be your own boss because you can't rely on going and sitting at a club and then people coming up to you anymore. It's like, no, you are responsible for putting your information out there. So I try to keep you guys updated. If you get on StephSugar.com, I will keep my schedule updated as much as possible. But as of right now, my next trip, and if I can do a possible meetup in Portland that is distant, friendly, and public somewhere, and if the weather's not too Portlandy, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be moist and cold. But I will be in Portland the weekend of November 6th. If you want to stalk me,
okay,
throw tomatoes at me,
okay,
you can send me a message.
Portland tomatoes. All right, we're gonna take a little break. When we come back, we're gonna tell everybody what we learned in the show, and that's what we'll do all after this on Director's Cut Radio. We'll find out.
What'd you learn?
What did I learn?
We're gonna find out
all after this.
The Guy Show about movies.
Don't you have any respect for yourself?
Seriously. Anything worth taking seriously is worth making fun of. The Director's Cut.
I wet my bed until I was 19. There's no shame in that.
Only half of our audience is below average. The Director's Cut.
Do you ever miss me? Do I haunt your dreams? Do you ever even think of me? Do you regret anything?
You're listening to Director's Cut Radio. You know, each and every week we bring the latest in Hollywood. My name is Dan, and in the studio we have Steph Sugar Suicide, Harley Quinn 505 on Instagram. On the phone we have Chris Maloney. How are you, Chris?
Doing well, sir. Doing well.
How did that quiche come out? Did you figure it out?
I know. I'm like, is it burning?
It just came out of the oven, and I just handed a slice to Lauren. So let's see if it gets a thumbs up on the first bite.
So excited.
Wow.
Wow.
Gets 4 thumbs up and a wow.
4 thumbs up. Okay. How did she have 4 thumbs?
So she went like this. She pumped it in the air.
Oh, pumps.
She did a fist pump with her thumb 4 times.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Fist pumps.
Okay, what did you put in the quiche?
I put eggs and heavy cream and Swiss cheese and onions and salt and pepper and garlic powder and some sausages.
And some sausages.
Sausages.
I like the sausages.
Nice.
Sausages.
Sausages. They're not sausages. They're sausages.
Sausages.
Sausage. There you go. Well, what'd you learn today, Steph?
I want to make a pumpkin quiche.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Pumpkin quiche.
And I started drawing Chris.
Oh, did you? What does it look like?
It's kind of like a it's Bob, like from Silent J and Bob. He's got a little beanie, and he's holding a blanket that he hasn't designed yet.
Oh, he's knitting a blanket? Is that what that is?
He's holding a blanket. I don't. And it's hiding his really awesome outfit.
I like how you put a blanket to hide the outfits. He didn't have to draw one.
Well, no, because we already got a really good drawing of his superhero outfit. So now I'm drawing a variation, and this is Chris holding his blanket.
All right.
I got to figure out the design for the blanket. It'll be something great.
That works. All right, Chris, what did you learn today?
I'll tell you what I didn't learn, and that's what is a jellicle cat.
We're still trying to figure that out.
Hold on, let me look it up.
We looked. It said cool or something.
No, it said broke and dirty.
Broken.
Yeah, I saw another one that was like, it's like a scruffy street cat.
Jellicle cats lyrics. Let's find the lyrics. It's like
If I saw this word without hearing how it's pronounced, you know how I would have said it?
How would you have said it? Jelicicle?
Yeah, like jelicicle.
Jelicicle?
And just start walking up to my mom. Oh my gosh, how do you such a jelicicle cat?
A jelicicle cat.
Jellicle. Jellicle cats are fictional type of feline from... Oh no, it's a word he created?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You can just create words.
Yes.
It's Scared Easy, a jellicle cat, specifically scruffy type of cat that was first introduced by this dude. What else did T.S. Elliott write? Narnia books?
Yeah, I think
that was C.S. Lewis.
Oh,
C.S.
Okay.
Okay, what else did T.S.
Look
do?
it up. Click on it.
Look it up. Yes, sir. God.
I got a puppet in one hand.
No, you've got your hand up a puppet's butt right now. Okay, he's famous for being old.
For being old.
Yeah, he was like the OG writer, okay? He went to Harvard.
He died in 65.
Yeah, Daddy was rich. He got a Nobel Peace Prize.
Damn.
T.S. Eliot is famous for The Wasteland and Four Quartets, written in 1922 and 1943.
Old Possum's what? Book of...
Possum?
Yeah.
Where?
Old Possum's Book of Some Cats is what Cats is based on.
Oh, right down straight there. Old Possum's.
And then poems.
Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. Okay.
This is just, you see, this is the backstory for cats. See, this is what we didn't learn. The Rum-Tum Tugger. What?
Jellicle cat.
The naming of cats. We have Old Grumble Cat, the Rum-Tum Tugger, the Song of the Jellicles. Oh, see, wow. So this is the content.
Rumble Teaser.
And so they basically took all these poems and just shoved it all into a movie.
Mr. Mistopheles. Is this just like a cat guy?
Elliott wrote the poems in the 1930s and included them under his assumed name Old Possum in letters to his godchildren. They were collected and published in 1939 with cover illustrations by the author and quickly republished in 1940. Illustrated by another dude. They have also been published in the 80s and 2009 over and over again. Okay. There's like no one talking about cats.
Little did he know that moms of kids that were in chorus would be wearing these shirts based on his poetry.
No, I think he had no idea that this would be turned into a movie that's
With
like
Taylor Swift.
terrible. It's just terrible. Okay, so maybe they should have explained that.
Little did he know $92 million would be spent on his poems to make a movie.
Maybe if it was a movie of just cats dressed like beatniks reading these poems.
Do you know what would be more entertaining than the movie Cats? Is just watching an hour and a half of cat videos on YouTube.
Probably.
Actually.
That'd be more entertaining.
Let's do a side-by-side.
Yeah.
Let's make
Cats
it
and
side
cats.
by side.
Cats versus cats.
Which scene are you more entertained by? This one or this one?
That would be great. Cats versus cats.
Yep.
An ultimate catastrophe. That's it. Is there anything else? Anything else we learned? We're almost done with the show. We're done. Any last minute news thing that we need to sneak in, Chris?
The Green Lantern series has officially been ordered by HBO Max.
There it is. There's our green news. I knew it was coming. Knew it.
Yeah. Oh, wrong one. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding,
knew
ding
that
goes the green news.
Green news.
That's it. We're done.
We'll center around not Hal Jordan, but Guy Gardner, Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, and I guess Kilowog and Sinestro will be in there, as well as Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern from the 1940s, 30s,
Oh.
the Golden Age Green Lantern.
What do you mean? Like they're gonna hold his ashes?
No, like I guess the show's going to span across different decades, and he's the original. He's the OG. Before we had like the Green Lantern Corps, and before Hal Jordan was a thing. We'll see.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Awesome.
That's it for the show.
That's awesome.
We are done. Thank you, guys.
Totally rad.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in, being part of the show this week.
Thank you, guys.
There you go. I want to thank Steph Sugar.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you.
I can see how you're showing everyone thanks. And we want to thank Chris Maloney for being part of the show. That was Director's Cut Radio. We're that show about movies and whatever.
The Director's Cut.
That was wonderful.
So good, even your neighbors had a cigarette. TheDirectorsCutRadio.com.